everyone, today I have for you guys this holiday glam makeup look using all products from the drugstore. This is my first time doing like an all drugstore makeup look on my channel, and I really like the way that it turned out. So let me know if you guys want to see more drugstore makeup tutorials or more first impressions on drugstore makeup. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to be starting out with my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and prime them with the Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer. This is a super thick concealer. It's probably the most full coverage concealer that I've ever tried from the drugstore. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette. This is in the drugstore side of the Ulta that I go to. So the first thing I'm going to do is set the concealer on my lid with this shade. So next I'm going to be going in with this shade, and this is going to be my transition shade, and I'm going to be putting this all throughout my crease with a Morphe E27 brush. So next I'm going to be going in with this shade over here, which is like the same tone as the previous shade, but it's a little bit darker. And I'm going to be putting this right into my crease, keeping it lower than the previous shade. With the same brush, I'm going to be picking up this like dark brown that has sort of a red tone to it, and I'm going to be putting this on my outer corner and then blending it into my crease. To deepen up my outer corner even more, I'm going to be going in with this super dark brown shade. To make sure everything is blended out really nicely, I'm going to go back in with that first shade I used and just put this all back throughout my crease. So for the lid, I'm going to be putting this shimmery like champagne color on the inner half of my lid, and I'm just going to apply this with my finger. And then I'm going to be going in with this shade over here, and I'm going to put this on the outer half of my lid, making sure that I'm blending the two shades together in the center. Then I'm going to go back in with my brush and blend out the edges of the lid shade. I'm not adding any extra product to the brush. So since I'm going to be applying some lashes, I'm first going to put a thin coat of mascara on my top lashes. For lashes today, I'm going to be using the Ardell Faux Mink lashes. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the Blur and Smooth primer. Then I'm going to be doing some color correcting underneath my eyes with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This is the one that's like super pink, so it cancels out any darkness underneath your eyes. For foundation, I'm going to be using something that's like a super throwback for me. I used this like in junior high and I recently picked it up again. It's the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Foundation. That's pretty dark for the lightest shade. I really wish that drugstore foundations had lighter shades. For concealer, I'm going to be using that same Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer. So now to set my face, I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun powder. This is like the best powder, honestly, I've ever used. I used to use the Dermablend powder all the time or my Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I still like. I just always reach for this one. I feel like it makes your skin look so good. And this one I think is like $5 or $6. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the light version. I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Romantic Rose Blush. Next, I'm going to highlight my face with my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette. I'm going to be taking this more gold toned shade over here. If you need a good drugstore highlighter, check out these Sleek highlighting palettes. So before I finish the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to be using the Loreal Brow Stylist. This is their cream pomade. It comes with a little double-sided brush as well. So I'm first going to use this spoolie and brush out my brows. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes. I'm first going to pick up that same shade I used as my transition shade. I wish the 35O palette had a mirror. Next I'm going to be taking that reddish brown on a Morphe M432 brush, which is just a flat definer brush, which you can get at Ulta for like $4. I'm going to press this shade a little bit closer to the lash line. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with that super deep brown. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. To finish off the look, I am going to be doing a red lip. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Amsterdam. I really like the soft matte lip creams because they're not drying at all and they don't feel uncomfortable on the lips like some liquid lipsticks do. To set everything in place, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. So this is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also leave me a comment down below letting me know what video you guys want to see next. Also make sure you check out my description box below because I have links to all my other social media accounts as well as my website there. And if I'm doing any giveaways, they will be linked there as well if you want to enter those. Also make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching.